Hi, this is James Arlino, your host with Go Table Real Talk Podcast. Also with Rufiano TV for all the YouTube viewers. This might be a little bit hard to understand if you're viewing from like the podcast, because we're actually showing items, but I'm going to be going through everything that I like to carry on an everyday basis. So it's a EDC pocket dump for the 2022 year. So here it goes. We are not going to be going to get into keys that I carry, the kind of phone I carry. It's all nonsense. We don't need to worry about that. Let's take a couple seconds. Let's go to the intro and we'll be right back. Hi, I'm James Arlino, your host, and welcome to Gold Table Real Talk Podcast, where we'll discuss topics ranging from business to fitness and even lifestyle. So whether you're working, driving, or at home, you can hear real talk, real stories, and real advice. So sit back, relax, and we hope you enjoy. Cheers. Hi guys, and we're back. Okay, so something I like to carry for all you people who are freaks on clearing your firearms. I'm not going to clear every single firearm on this table, but this is something I like to carry daily. AK-47 platform, Wesson 10. I'm just kidding. I don't carry this every single day, okay? It is one of my favorite rifles, though. Okay. With that being said, one of the main things I do like to carry is a knife. Right here, this is a Gerber. All right, Fairbairn Sykes and Applegate. It's a little tribute to them. It's a great knife, assisted opening. I think out of everything, everybody should carry a knife, no matter what, okay? So that's the first thing I like to carry. The other thing I love to carry is a fixed blade. And for anybody who's done like some real training out there, whether it be trained by special forces or police or, you know, any kind of operator or anybody, fixed blade is very good to have. SOG. I'm a big fan of all SOG and Gerber knives. I think they make great stuff. Very well made. This is great. This right here, again, for anybody who's had real training and proper training, been there, done that type of thing, this will get you out of a situation quicker than this, easier than this, and quieter than this under certain circumstances. So with that being said, always carry a blade on you. All right. One of my first, oh wait, I have another knife. This is an old Skindoo dagger. Very, very old. It's probably about 40 years old. Okay. It's actually written up in a magazine. It was a gift from my dad. It's a great little knife. It's real, from Scotland. It's got the lambskin sheath covered, all brass. Has the Celtic look a little bit there. Scottish. Okay. One of the first things I carry, and I got to say it's one of my favorite type of guns, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to say a lot of things about it, but that is an old school revolver. Now, like I said, the AK obviously is cleared. This is cleared. Okay. But shrouded hammer, Smith & Wesson nickel plated model 49, probably around 1982. You know, if you get a dud, you squeeze the trigger again, it goes bam every single time. Also great as a pocket gun. If you shoot inside the pocket, the hammer is not going to get caught on any kind of fabric. Great gun. It will never fail you. Maybe if you're going out, a little dressier occasion, this is a nice gun to have. Very nice. Smith & Wesson J-frame. Model 49, nickel plated. You can get a new school one. Get something old school. I think everybody should have a revolver, especially a J-frame, in their collection, okay? This is a great gun. So we're going to put that aside. All right. I'm on a glass table, so I apologize if you guys are hearing some noise. Now, this is not clear, okay? This is a Smith & Wesson 9mm, and it's the Shield. This is the first one they came out with, okay? The reason why some of these aren't cleared is because this is once in a while what I carry on an everyday carry basis. This is one of them. We're going to start with what I carry the least and what I carry the most. So if you see, I've got some grips on here, okay? All right. Now, my company does sell grips. You can go to Texas Tactical Holsters on eBay. They're a dealer of mine. You can also go on the website. We're going to go ahead and link that in the description below. It's RufianoInternational.com. We'll also give links to the pages of some of the stuff that I'm going to be showing you here today. So this is the grips that you see here, okay? And I like these because sometimes your hands sweat, you know. It's good to get a grip on the gun, on the firearm. And there is nobody in front of me. There's nobody next to me. We have cement walls, so everything's safe here. But anyways, the grips are nice. We have 4 different textures, kind of a hybrid where it's like got the rubber and the sandpaper together all in one. And then we have just the rubber textured grip. And then we have an aggressive, it's called Ghost Grips, with the sandpaper texture. And then we have the Ghost Grip Ultra, which it's extremely aggressive, but it's not aggressive enough to where it's going to cut your hand. I've shot this gun for hour and a half, 2 hours, never had any issues at all. So I think this is a great gun. I highly, highly recommend this. Again, this is the Smith & Wesson Shield. It's the first one they came out with, subcompact. It is all stock. So the trigger stock, all the components, anything inside internally is in stock. I have stock sights on this as well. Right now, I am not running any kind of red dot or optical. Give me 3 or 4 months. I might be changing that on a certain gun I'm getting ready to show you here. But yes, if you're looking for a compact, semi-automatic pistol, I would highly recommend the Smith & Wesson Shields. I've had no jams in this whatsoever. I've had no issues with it. It's a great gun. So Smith & Wesson Shield, subcompact, first one, great gun. Okay. Next up, we have, and I got to do this, we have a Glock 17, okay? It's a Glock 17 Gen 5, okay? And what you see that it's in is actually one of our brands, okay? It's a STU, Severe Tactical Use holster, shoulder holster, made by us, Rufiano International Arms Accessories. Everything is embossed. Everything is 80% handmade here. All the stitching we do here, everything is made here in-house by us. The only thing we order is the leather and the stamps, pretty much. So right here, again, this is not clear. This is what I carry most of the time, along with one other, and we're going to get to that. But it's the Glock 17 Gen 5, okay? Again, I don't mess with any of the triggers. I believe that if it comes from Glock, they have a pretty good idea how to make these guns work, right? Glock perfection, so they perfected a striker fire pistol. I don't suggest people mess with their triggers. I don't think they should make them lighter. There's a lot of belief with... you don't want the gun to jam. You don't want something to not go off when it needs to go off. You don't need it to not work when it's supposed to work. Again, they perfected something. It came from their factory this way. It works. Leave it alone. Don't fix something if it's not broken, right? So here's the other thing. You start doing trigger jobs. You want to change some sights. Change them. That's cool. I'm actually getting ready to switch these stock sights out, and I'm going to be putting some Trijicon suppressor height sights, I believe is what I'm doing, because back to the red dot, I believe I'm going to be putting a red dot on here just to have some fun with it, see what I think of it. To carry every day, honestly, I know there's a lot of people out there, all this new school stuff going on, and red dot this, red dot that. I think they're nice. I'm going to tell you two things. I think it would be a little uncomfortable to carry. People who say when they carry appendix or a gun or, oh, I don't even feel like I'm carrying it, this and that. You'll always feel like you're carrying it, right? It's a gun. It's inside your stomach, literally in your waistband. It's pressing up against, wherever, under your shoulder. Now, I will say a shoulder rig is the most comfortable and the most practical. Most of the time, you're not doing a drawdown out there. It's not the Wild West. You need to come at people with the element of surprise. The bad guy already knows who you are. So, might as well carry in comfort and something you can get to quickly. For me, I'd say a shoulder holster is the way to go. We do offer, and it's just a very basic, because I think the most complicated thing you should have when you have a gun and when you carry your gun is the gun itself. But we do have Kydex holsters, okay? They are made by us. It's our Modern Mercenary line. This is an inside the waistband. It is a very, very simple holster. It's very effective. Right where the undercut, where that knuckle goes right in between that grip and that trigger guard, you're not going to hit that holster. That knuckle isn't going to hit no matter what, okay? The draw on this, it's very nice, okay? Nothing comes out. Okay, I'm over a glass table. We're good. But when you need to draw it, it draws, okay? So, good gun, great holster. I do like, it's not the prettiest gun, Glock 17, but it's a great gun. Again, never had any jams. If you're going to carry a full size, I suggest a Beretta 92 FS or Glock 17, Glock 19. To me, there's not a big difference between the 19 and the 17. I'd rather have the couple extra rounds just to say I do when you're out training. It's a little bit more fun. Takes more time to reload, but, when you're shooting, it's more fun, right? The more you don't have to reload, the better. Again, great gun. We're a big believer in federal ammunition. My dad's been using it since when he was on the police department. All his training exercises, everything he does, it's been passed down by us. Federal HST, I believe, is it? Ammunition, 147 grain, jacked at soft hollow points. Love it. Good stuff. But if you're looking for a shoulder rig and you're looking for something that is going to literally lasts a lifetime. I've made the original Dirty Harry shoulder holster for many, many years. We've had people never do returns. Maybe they needed a snap switched out. We switch it for free. We've never had any issues like that. I apologize if you guys hear my dog in the background. Again, if you guys are looking for a good holster, maybe a good shoulder holster especially, check out the website. The link is in the description at the bottom. ST years, severe tactical use. We also are dealers for the original Dirty Harry shoulder holster, J.M. Buckheimer shoulder holsters. They do hip rigs as well. We're a warranty station. We're also licensed to sell and manufacture as well. Check it out. Great. This is just a great holster. Never had any issues with it. Snaps are wonderful. Gun in emergency can come straight out from the top, or you can go ahead and undo the safety strap. It's a great holster. This can go through crime scene splatter, man. This has been through water. It's been left in garages. I've tested hundreds and hundreds of times out of this holster. It's still the same as the day I made it. That is one of my everyday carries, okay? When I do carry that, and we're going to go ahead and piece this together, this is a rarity, the SOG fixed blade knife. Once in a while, I do carry this. I shouldn't say once in a while. I do carry it more often than not. Great knife, but on a constant basis, and I don't have the knife here, and I should have had it here, but it's a Bear. My daughter bought it for me. It's a great knife, great edge. I suggest you get it. You get them for $30, literally. this, you got to have cold steel, or you got to have this knife or that knife or Damascus steel, Damascus steel. You don't need all that. Gang members are carrying usually $5 to $15 knives. So, you know, it works on the good guys. When the bad guys use it, it'll work for a good guy if you use it on a bad guy, right? But this is one of my main knives, that and that bear knife. I always like to go with a center point, meaning the point is exactly center if you draw a straight line down to the back, okay? Your razor blade, the razor type blades, not a big fan of them. You stop your cut immediately. With this, it kind of sweeps into the spear point, you know, so you can follow through with that slash or that cut. And also, wherever you go, that knife is going, it's straight, and it's going into the object that it needs to go into. It's always going in a straight motion. So, it's, you know, it's just gravity. It's physics. It's straight, streamlined. That's just how I like them. Again, any kind of knife that I carry for self-defense is usually a straight knife, streamlined, center to the center of the back of the handle. If you draw a straight line, the point of that blade is going to go straight back to the handle. Okay, so usually with the Glock 17, we're looking at something like this. Okay, so that's usually how I do that. Let's see. And yes, the barrel is faced that way, so we're good. The other barrels are faced that way. Once in a while, we carry a, I got this one as a gift. I had a Surefire. It was a little bigger than this one. I gave it away to a worker as a gift, actually. But Surefire and Streamlight are great. Surefire is some of the best stuff you can buy. I believe it's like $60 or $70. I used to work at a club here and there just for some fun. We did some security. And when I do private security, it's good to have a light. I do carry a light in my truck all the time. And most of the time it is this one. So anyways, it's just a little EDC pocket dump I wanted to share with you guys. Again, I'm James Ardolino, your host, Go Table World Talk Podcast and Rufiano TV on YouTube. Visit the website, RufianoInternational.com. The link is going to be in the description below. Again, I appreciate your time. Thank you for watching the video. And please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks, guys, and stay tuned. We'll be having another video either this week or next week. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.